So we've been working on the lamp continuously. As you can see here, we've filled in the leaves. We've done the next step. The leaves were filled in. And this design is being done quite differently than I normally do a cone. And that up here in the Morning Glory, which we did some years ago, it was a 2 repeat, and most of the glass was cut out and fit directly onto the pattern before we put it on, including some of the background. I added in the butterflies later, which means I had to take some pieces out and allow for the butterflies. But this was basically done in the flat. And that's why the cone shape is easiest to work with in terms of a first design. A couple of years ago, we did this article for Glass Patterns Quarterly about our iris lamp here. And this was worked on this particular mold right here, a smaller mold even, and showed the different phases and stages of how to produce a lamp. And we're doing a continuation of this instructional process. This particular lamp is much more organic in process. The reason this is an organic process for this particular project is that we had, from our koi lamp, we had an additional set of sacred lotus flowers that we cut out. So we had 2 more pink lotus and 2 more yellow lotus flowers. In addition to that, from our iris lamp that we had done several years ago, we had leftover iris. So the new part of this whole project was right here, where we had Stanley Paint and Fire the Dragon with the symbols. The old part we were able to use bits and pieces. So at Preston Studios we never throw anything out, and we very often continue adding to the design element as we go, and that's why this has been an organic process. Part of the materials that we use in creating our lamps is clear acetate. Clear acetate is something that you can get from probably your local art supply place rather than a chain office supply. Your local art supply place should be able to get you clear acetate. The clear acetate we've used originally for the leaves, for our leaf patterns here. And now what we're doing is we're completing the patterning of the background. Since this is an organic process and I've kind of placed things as I went, we do the same thing with the background. And I will trace this out here. And everything has been numbered. So this is number 104. And I've already put tacky wax on each background area so that when I get done cutting out the pattern, it will fit directly in place. This system is something that we've done for many, many, many years. And it works very effectively in filling in the background, particularly if you're working on a globe or a dome shape. And now we're ready to start laying out our background. So now we're ready to start laying out the background. And it's a simple process. I've selected this Ouroboros fibrillated confetti, and we place the pattern up here and trace it on. Of course, being sure we put our number on it so we know what number it is. And then when we put the pattern back on the mold, we'll put a big check mark that we've already done that particular piece. And that we repeat all the way around until we've got the entire background on the sheet of glass, and then we can cut that out.